acknowledgement of country.
We'd like to begin by acknowledging the custodians of the unceded land that we're playing on today, the Wadawurrung people of the Kulin Nation, whose land stretches from the mountains to the sea. We pay our respects to the elders past, present and still to come, and recognise their continuing connection to the land, waters and culture. We also acknowledge any Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people present here today. Pivot City Rangers commits to the ongoing journey of reconciliation. Sovereignty was never ceded. This always was and always will be Aboriginal land. I'm going to leave my phone here for you.
Thank you.
All right, thank you, Cherry Bomb, for that wonderful welcome to country, and welcome everyone to our first game today for the finals of Statewide Stampede, the 10-year anniversary here hosted by Pivot City Rangers. I am Kilbo Baggins.
And I am Dakota Blocker.
We are thrilled to have you here today. Just before we get started with our Modified Contact Showcase game today, we will just run through our team rosters very quick. Skating on Team White today, we have 1026 Rogue Ninja, 114 Gale Flailstorm, 14 Spilly Loomis, 19 Swoop, 20 Cross Stitcher, 216 Haley, 22 Crash Register, 28 Ginger Snap, 308 Killer Kinsella, 33 Not Your Darling, 4 Calabretta, 606 Fabian Morris, 72 Bearamy and 04 Tiny.
And we'll quickly run through the black team. We have 1015 Mad Stacks, 13 Evil Offspring, 1313 Bunny, 20 Jalapeno Grill, 369 Rough Nut, 612 Cherry Bomb, 64 Bone Breaker, 737 Dragonfly, 78 Hypodermic, 84 Kilohertz, 88 Rexy Whistledown, number 9 Emma, and 800 Skater.
So for those who may not be fully aware, our Modified Contact game is a collection of skaters from clubs all across the state. They skate in mixed teams, so making new friends and learning to skate with different people. The rules are slightly toned down from your full contact derby to allow these skaters to understand gameplay, get a feel for how to play derby, while also not having to have to deal with the full intensity of full contact. So it'll be a bit slower. The hits aren't as intense, but this is a wonderful and crucial learning opportunity for skaters coming up through Victoria.
Our officials for this morning. We have Buster Hammy, Disaster Chief, Abby Normal, Crystal, Al, Toots, Muggles, Mad Pixie, Smackaron, Zarantula, Slender Jam, Frankenherder, Miss Cray Cray, Cyclo, Maureen, and Bee Sting. Thanks, officials.
We love you. Yeah, so big shout out to our officials. They are all volunteers. This is an entirely volunteer run sport and their experience is so crucial. So thank you, officials and everyone here. And thanks to Pivot City for hosting our finals today. So it looks like our first lineups are taking to the track. We're about to get underway. Can see Mad Stacks lining up as the jammer for the black team. Can't quite see from our angle who's lining up as jammer for Team White.
Yeah, it's a different perspective actually than what I'm used to commentating.
Yeah, we're down on the first apex. Can't see anything from down here.
And the first jam has commenced. A lot of fancy footwork. And our jammer from the white team.
Yeah, so Swoop has come through for lead for Team White, sneaking up the inside as Mad Stacks for Team Black has been released and come through on their initial pass.
And Swoop calls the jam with 4 points.
And a quick 4 points in call there from Swoop and Team White. Getting points on the board and keeping the black team scoreless in that jam. We have Hypodermic coming up as the jammer for Team Black. And that looks like, I believe that's 04 Tiny for Team White.
So we have a tall and a tiny.
It is a very big difference, isn't it? Oh, very tight pack on the first straightaway here as both jammers look for an opening.
White team just sort of waterfalling around, but Hypodermic pushes their way through for lead jammer.
Hypodermic back in now for a scoring pass, grabbing 4 points and getting the black team on the scoreboard. Tiny still working against a very strong black defensive tripod at the front.
But making a fair bit of distance at the same time.
And a big cheer as we have Tiny star passing. So we have a pivot turn jammer. That is Not Your Darling now jamming for Team White.
Both jammers in a position to score points now on this pass. With Hypodermic pulling off a cheeky call off to keep the white team scoreless.
Yeah, lovely 11-point jam there by Hypodermic. Not only getting black team on the board, but putting them in front early in the game.
So third jam has commenced. We're just working out who our jammers are because we have a new pair.
That's 216 for the white team. That's Haley, Baby H on their jersey through for lead. And that's Rexy Whistle down, number 88, jamming for the black team, coming through on her initial as well.
Haley's just made their way through the pack to score 4 points.
Rexy in amongst the pack again, scoring points for Team Black as well.
Their first penalties in this jam. And Haley finds a nice opening for another 4 points.
Yeah, really nice work, just moving to the inside, duking around that last block, and it comes through on that scoring pass.
Another sneaky 4 points for Haley.
That was a really nice last pass. Just had a wide open inside lane there and just sailed on through. And a great 12-point jam there by Haley. So we have a 1-point game early on. There's a pretty evenly matched teams here at the ModCon. So we got Jalapeno Grill for Team Black up against Not Your Darling, jamming for Team White.
Two very quick jammers this jam, but Jalapeno Grill comes through with the lead jammer. Not Your Darling moving quickly, trying to force a gap.
And some awesome work there by Team Black.
Out of the pack.
Team Not Your Darling is through on her initial pass.
And Jalapeno Grill goes to the inside, goes to the outside, and then sneaks around the outside for 4 points. Another cheeky 4 points for Not Your Darling, right on the whistle.
Yeah, it was really nicely done. So it's a 4-all jam. So still a 1-point game. Both jammers in their scoring points. Looks like Swoop back up jamming for Team White. And that is Skater there for the black team jamming.
Skater and Swoop. I love a good alliteration.
Both jammers through on initial pass. It is Team Black with lead, but Swoop going for the overtake.
They are neck and neck. Swoop trying to sneak around the outside there, but can't quite clear the space. Skater is through the pack for 4 points.
Ooh, lovely footwork on the outside there by Swoop.
A lovely couple of twirls there for 4 points.
Oh, beautiful offense there by Hypodermic, getting Skater through for 4 more points.
And Skater calls it off. Oh, we might have a bit of an error on our sheets. I think their shirt says Skater, guys.
I saw that as well as they were going through scoring points. But I recognise those gold tides anyway. That is Dragonfly up for Team Black. I love the look. And Cross Stitcher jamming for Team White. Oh. A lovely lead there for Cross Stitcher with some offensive help by Ginger Snap.
Dragonfly on their tail with those shiny, shiny gold pants. Oh, Cross Stitcher sneaks through a gap on the inside line and calls it off.
Beautiful work there done by Cross Stitcher and good listening to the bench as well. It does help that the bench crew is also partly from Dragon City, which is Cross Stitcher's home club. Familiar with the voices.
And the lingo. Have you noticed that the lingo is a little bit different from club to club?
I have, absolutely. What do you call your fourth blocker in Geelong? So they're in a tripod, then you have your fourth blocker?
A dangle?
We have a dag. A dangle. I like that too, actually. Hypodermic up jamming again for Team Black with Tiny for Team White. This pairing was pretty good last time. Mick through with lead.
And Tiny takes advantage of a gap on the inside. Almost caught by Jalapeno, but fancy footwork, their way out of it.
And again, there's some really nice synchronicity between the jammers and their bench. There's been some really nice calls. I'm hearing loud calls from the bench and immediate response from the jammers, which is always good to see.
Got some
Love
fans
from the crowd.
Love a good fan club.
Oh, that's immediate power jam here for Matt Stacks and Black Team. Not Your Darling been sent to the penalty bin.
So we have a power jam. This is all Mad Stack. So what we like to see is the black blockers creating a bit of a mess and helping the jammer through, which they have.
Oh, and a call there from KO on the bench. Icing Not Your Darling as the jammer in the box. So it'll be a power start for the Black Team on the next jam as well. Bit of strategy and tactics coming in here. And they're giving the power jam start here to Hypodermic.
We've got two very experienced bench coaches here. A perfectly executed power start.
Yeah, Mick
That's
just
gonna
finding
be
some
happy.
room on the outside. Lovely, lovely work.
So, on the topic of different rules, one of the rules in the modified contact is that our jammers must wipe off about half of their speed when approaching the pack. Sometimes we can get a little bit excited and forget.
Just a little bit.
This is what we've just witnessed from Hypodermic.
Yeah, Hypodermic just having a little rest in the penalty bin to think about what they've done. Wonderful defense there by the black team, recycling, not your darling, but finding room on the outside through 4 points.
Hypodermic back on track and scoring points. Very, very efficient jamming.
And a very calculated slowdown on this pass there by Hypodermic.
Both jammers have cleared the pack again.
So it is going to be a 2-minute jam. We have about 30 seconds left because Hypodermic was awarded lead and then was sent to the penalty bin. So it's now no lead and 2-minute jam. Both jammers finding success here, scoring points. So currently 12 points apiece.
They're both finding success with some beautiful zigzagging through the pack. And I've never seen somebody look so relieved as you, Hypodermic.
Yes, there was a very big grin at the end there, wasn't it?
The dreaded 2-minute jam.
Oh. Can be great if you're not the one sitting in the bin. Looks like Skatergeist and Haley back up on the jam start line. Oh, some nice defense there by both teams.
Haley pushing her way through the pack for lead jammer. Skatergeist got through with the white team reforming beautifully in front again.
Yeah, it was excellent work there by Swoop and Rogue Ninja to really speed to the front of the pack and recapture that jammer.
And Haley sneaks through on the inside apex again.
And we have a star pass. So Cherry Bomb is our new jammer for Team Black.
Unfortunately, Cherry Bomb going to the bin for a back block, creating a power jam situation for the white team.
Yeah, so let's see if Haley can make the most of these 30 seconds with just the only jammer on track. Team White setting up for some offense here.
So Haley's been hit out.
Yeah, nice
Yeah.
recycle there by the black team.
Haley calling the jam.
I think there was an attempt to trap Cherry Bomb in the box as the jammer, but was released just in the nick of time. That is Cross Stitcher taking the jam start line for Team White, and that is Rexy. Whistle down, I see next to her. Oh, Mad Stack's trying to offer some offense there to Rexy.
Cross Stitcher attempting to get through across the outside line. Unfortunately getting caught and run back a little bit.
Yeah, recycled all the way back just to be safe, and Rexy has come through with lead during that.
Cross Stitcher pushes her way through the pack and is now on a scoring pass. But There's no way KO's going to let that happen. And as instructed,
Oh, and look at that with
Rexy
that
to call it
4-point
off.
jam. We have a tied game. This is a really nicely balanced ModCon game. It's good to see. Very competitive, very tight scores, and we are currently even on 55 points apiece.
both jammers speedy through the pack. Swoop narrowly taking lead jammer status. Dragonfly right on their tail.
Oh, Swoop just attacking in the middle of that seam. Oh. And unfortunately, getting a cut track penalty for their efforts. So it is a power jam for Dragonfly and a 2-minute jam.
So black team opting for a hit and sweep.
Beautifully executed sweep. Just opened up the entire inside for Dragonfly there. Really nicely done.
And they're going with the same technique. I mean, if it works, why change it? It's another 4 points for the black team.
Yeah, very nicely done there. 2 really effective sweeps in a row. Swoop is released from the penalty bin and back in amongst the pack now. Four points on the board, just cutting through the arms and forcing those links to drop. It's smart jamming.
Swoop pushing the pack out, eventually making their way through for another 4 points. And that's another 4 points to the black team via Dragonfly as the whistles go.
That's a big jam as well. That's 16 points to Dragonfly and the Black Bears there. Just pushing them just out in front. If I can do math, that's an 8-point lead at the moment. Don't ask me to do too much math. It's still too early.
So we have Tiny jamming for the white team.
New jammer up for the black team. I have Emma on my scoreboard here. Emma jamming for the black team for the first time today. Unfortunately sent to the penalty bin with a back block. So it is a power jam here for Tiny and Team White.
Tiny using their fancy footwork to get through the pack. Approaching again to score points.
Team White doing their best to offer some offense for Tiny, but Team Black are doing a wonderful job of reforming their tripod out the front and recapturing the jammer.
And Emma, a jammer from the black team, re-enters. The white team is ready. Just considering her options here. What's the best approach?
Big recycle there for Tiny, drawn all the way to the back of the pack.
And Emma's managed to clear some space on the inside line, zigzagging her way through for 4 points.
And nice big calls there from the bench from Bonnie, getting Tiny there to call that jam.
So there's only 4 points in it. That's 1 lap.
1 lap, but vital points with a game this close. I think that's Skatergeist and Swoop I can see from my angle here, lining up on the jam start line.
Oh, black team attempting a 2-2 start. Didn't quite land on this occasion.
Not
Swoop
quite.
getting through, securing lead jammer status.
Swoop back amongst the pack now, scoring some points.
They're through the pack for 4. Skatergeist almost cleared on that inside line, unfortunately run back.
Yeah, it was a lovely recycle there by Rogue Ninja from the white team. Swoop through with 4 more points.
Black team trying to clear that outside line for Skatergeist. So very close.
Lovely star pass there. So our new jammer for Team Black is Hypodermic, taking the star pass.
Bonnie instructing a call off.
And the lead has changed once again. That was a great 16-point jam there by Swoop for the white team, putting them in front. So Polar Bears on 83 points and Black Bears not far behind, though, still on 71 points.
So jamming for the black team, we have Mad Stacks. Let's just use those long legs to sprint their way through the pack.
Not Your Darling hot on their heels. It's both jammers back in amongst the pack now.
And both jammers scoring points. Unfortunately, Not Your Darling receives a penalty, a cut track penalty.
Mad Stacks here with 30 seconds of power jam time. Every jammer's favorite 30 seconds.
Ah, love that.
There's a nice little scooter push on the outside by Mad Stacks to keep themselves in bounds. It was nicely done.
Oh, what tremendous footwork there by Mad Stacks.
Love a little spin on the inside on one toe stop. Very nice.
The challenging thing about modified contact for a quicker skater, as Mad Stack calls it off, is having that restraint and self-control.
It is. It's really difficult. And the closer you get to full contact, or if you are a full contact skater skating down at modified contact, being in control of your skate and not just going for the full send, it can be very difficult.
Exactly. I've got all this momentum and now I have to stop.
That is Tiny up for Team White, and I think that's Bunny skating for Team Black there. Bunny's first jam of the day.
Love that. And Tiny has just toe stopped their way through the lead jammer, building in confidence with every jam.
Really nice. Yeah, you can really see that confidence come through with how much they were running on those toe stops there.
Bunny recycled by Haley. I love the teammate banter there.
Yeah,
Both from Ballarat.
there seems to be some good laughs happening with Bunny up against 3 out of 4 blockers on Team White being from Ballarat there.
Tiny makes their way through for another scoring pass.
Oh, another lovely star pass there to Hypodermic. Wonderfully timed by Bunny as well. Just waited for the gap to open up and pass the star. But the bench on Team White says, no thanks, no points for you as pivot turn
Points for
jammer.
you.
None whatsoever. So 8 points there for Team White. Just eking out that lead a little bit, now sitting on 93.
So our jammers, jalapeno grill and cross stitcher. And jalapeno grill sprints on the toe stops to clear the pack and secure lead jammer.
Yeah, it was really nicely done. Just some good show of muscle there by Jalapeno Grill. And that is cross stitcher through on her initial pass as well. We do have a few skaters in the bin at the moment. It's very busy there. Just two blockers there for Team Black.
Cross stitches through for 4 points. Gaining a little bit on jalapeno grill.
And a bit of a revolving door at the moment. One player released from the penalty box, another one joins them. Nicely done there by Cross Stitcher, seeing an open inside lane and taking full advantage. 4 more points as Jalapeno Grill is also in amongst the pack. Sprints up the outside line to grab those 4 points.
Cross stitcher strategically using teammates as a means of getting through the pack.
We do love a good push on a teammate. Make them do all the work and you just hide behind.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Another couple of big jams. That's 20 points there for Team Black and 16 for Team White. So very big efforts by both jammers there.
And still just a 5-point difference between teams.
There's a bit of strategy talk on the line there. I saw Hypodermic giving Rexy a bit of a pep talk and worked. Rexy whistled down through with lead for the black team.
Haley testing that inside line. Bumped out, run back, and cleared it the second time. Roller derby is definitely a game of persistence.
Ooh, yeah. Both jammers in amongst the pack, pushing, attempting to score some points. Few blockers in the bin now, so both teams down to 3 blockers on track as the jammers come back in from a scoring pass.
And Hypodermic straight out of the bin and into some offense.
And no hesitation at all.
Things you love to see, especially after a couple of laps around the track.
And a sneaky little shout. Oh, that is actually our intermission. That happened fast.
It did. That crept up for sure.
Also, a very sneaky play by the black team as we head into halftime. They have iced the jammer in the penalty bin. So as we come back for our second half, black team will have a power jam. But as it stands, black team sitting on 112 points and just in front, white team on 116. And we will see you back here in about 15 minutes.
And we're back. Just under 1 minute until we start the second half of this modified contact game.
And as we head into the second half, we once again have a very closely matched game here with our two potluck ModCon teams. As we head into our second half, we have the Black Bears sitting on 112, Polar Bears just in front, 116 points. And before we get started into the second half, I just want to give one more shout out to our officials and bench crew. Our bench crew today, we have Bonnie and we have Sugar for the white team, and we have KTKO and Scouticus here for the black team, volunteering to help guide, coach, and provide wisdom for our developing skaters. Thank you for your time. And that's right, we do have a power jam start for the black team, sending out mad stacks as we are about to get underway.
Black team just swarming the white.
Opening up just a toe stop's worth of room for mad stacks to take with some lovely footwork.
This time, black team hanging back and allowing mad stacks to stretch out the pack.
As we have our jammer Haley back on the track, released from the bin.
Mad stack again, using those long legs to sneak through that inside line. Teeny gap. That was a teeny gap. But Haley, jammer on the white team, has made her way through the pack too, ready to score points. But KO says no.
Denied from KO, as is typical KO fashion. And really nice jam there from Matt Stacks. That's 12 points on the board straight up into the second half. And all those passes just showcase just some phenomenal footwork.
Sorry.
No, you're right.
Just trying to get you your view.
So we have Jalapeno Grill jamming for the black team and Swoop for the white team. Swoop narrowly secures lead jammer status. Jalapeno Grill not very far behind at all. I see a hit and quit coming.
Oh, love that. Swoop ducking underneath the arms of her teammates.
Oh, my prediction was wrong. We're riding it out. Both jammers through again at the same time. 4 points all.
Beautifully done as both defensive pods get ready and for the jammers to hit the pack again.
Two packs sitting independently, or the two walls, I should say, at the moment. So it'll be a matter of which wall is more organised.
Oh, lovely work on the outside there by Swoop, coming through with 4 points.
And Jalapeno pops through with 4 points herself. Swoop again, through the pack and calls it off.
Beautifully done. And just before our next jam gets underway, special shout out to our streaming partner today, Sports Connection. We do appreciate all your hard work getting us live on YouTube for everyone to enjoy the derby action today. All right, that is Dragonfly in the gold leggings up for Team Black, and I believe Haley jamming for Team White.
Dragonfly Made light work of that. Haley taking a little bit longer, but making her way through.
Yeah, about half a track behind as Dragonfly looks to score some points.
Dragonfly instructing their blockers what to do. That worked really well, clearing the inside line.
There's some really key communication happening here amongst the two teams.
And Dragonfly pops through for another 4 points before calling it off.
8-4 jam there for Dragonfly and the Black Bears. Still only 8 points difference at the moment. It's still a super close game, which we love to see. Ah, here we go. This would be a good jammer pairing. We have Hypodermic jamming for black team, and for the first time today, that is Rogue Ninja jamming for the white team.
Similar skating styles too.
Yeah.
So I'll be interested to see who comes out on top in this jam. Oh, speedy winnings on the outside line by Hypodermic. That was beautiful.
Ah, so Hypodermic has been awarded lead for passing all the hips of the opposing players, but was recaptured by the white team.
Rogue Ninja through the pack.
So Mick has taken off the star cover, looking for their pivot. Unfortunately, that means they are not able to call the jam off, as once you purposely remove the star, you are no longer lead. So this will be a 2-minute jam.
Both jammers out of the pack with some beautiful footwork.
Mick having a good laugh at themselves there for taking off the jammer star.
It's okay, babe. We all make mistakes.
It's all good. We're still scoring points. Rogue Ninja through with 4 more here.
And a bit of a tumble there. With Hypodermic heading to the bin.
Believe that was a back block called, so 15 seconds left in this jam for Rogue Ninja to score some more points for the white team.
I love the thought and consideration that goes into this. You can tell Rogue Ninja's thinking about the best approach.
There's a very
That-
firm concentration face, wasn't there?
Yeah. And that's
Oh.
the jam.
That's the jam. Hypodermic, still sitting in that bin, having a think about all the things. So, still sitting, so at least 10 seconds or more left in that penalty. So Tiny will have 10 plus seconds of power start time here.
It's the Tiny Show for 10 seconds.
Oh, lovely sweep there by the white team.
And Tiny is through and lead jammer.
A good recycle there by the white team on Hypodermic, who has left the penalty bin.
Tiny taking advantage of the chaos and getting through for another 4 points and calling it just as Hypodermic approaches the pack.
Yeah, perfectly timed call there.
They're the best ones, right? When you think, I'm in it for points, I'm in it for points. No, you're not.
No, denied. Absolutely not. And that's when the bench looks most impressed with you, and you called it off just in the right time. Matt Stacks and Haley back up on the jammer line. We've seen this pairing a few times. Oh, good line coverage by the white blockers there. However, Mad Stacks will not be slowed down, find some room on the outside line instead. Comes through with lead jammer status.
Haley working really hard, covering a lot of ground. Mad Stack straight through for 4 points. Jalapeno Grill into the bin. Haley takes advantage of one less blocker being on the track and pops through.
And again, just a toe stop's worth of room is all that Mad Stacks need. Their footwork has been simply phenomenal today. And a busy penalty bin for the black team. Only 2 blockers on the track currently. Oh, wonderful hit out though by Dragonfly from the black team. Oh, it's really nicely done by Dragonfly and Bunny there. Unfortunately, Dragonfly has got a penalty, so it's just Bunny on the track here for the black team with all 4 white blockers still on track.
So 1 by 1, blockers for the black team re-entering the track. Only 1 remains in the bin.
They're doing a really wonderful job holding Haley as long as they have though, but Haley is through 4 more points.
And Mad Stack taking advantage of those teeny tiny gaps to score 4 points before pulling it off.
Yeah, a strategic call there by the black team. So unfortunately, 2 of their blockers will remain in the bin for the start of this jam, but it is 16 points awarded to Mad Stacks for that last jam and putting the black team back in front by a whole 2 points. So still super close.
We have Not Your Darling jamming for the white team.
Oh, lovely work, finding some room on the outside to get lead for Not Your Darling.
And Emma, the jammer for the black team, makes her way through pack for her initial pass as Swoop has cleared the pack for 4 points.
Oh, we got that in stereo there. Both Cray Cray and Zarantula as our refs, both calling a black back block there on Bunny. Say that 4 times fast. As Not Your Darling comes through on another scoring pass.
Emma fighting hard against that white wall. Just run out and back. Now taking off the jammer hat, looking for the pivot.
Oh, lovely work there by Ginger Snap, just knocking Emma to the outside and recycling to the back of the pack. Nicely done.
It's Not Your Darling on the inside line for another 4 points. And
So a star pass has been taken to Rexy Whistledown. There was a hit there by Cross Stitcher. Unfortunately, copped a forearms penalty for her troubles, but it was a great effort.
both jammers in the thick of it as the jam is called off. One point to 2 for that particular lap.
Is that 21-point jam total there for the white team? That's a massive jam. Really nicely done.
That's the thing about roller derby. It can all change quite dramatically in a jam or two.
Oh, absolutely. You're only one big jam away. That is jalapeno lead for the black team, hoping to make up some of those 20 points from that last jam.
Swoop tries to take the inside, but is out and recycled as Jalapeno Grill sneaks through for 4 points.
Black team doing an awesome defensive job, but Swoop has found some room on the outside and threw on their initial.
Some beautiful offense there by Hypodermic, clearing that outside line for Jalapeno Grill. As Swoop comes around with some spitty winnies.
A really nice and a high five between your teams there. It's what we love to see, the camaraderie between even opposing teams. Derby is all about community. We do love each other, even though we do give each other a good whack.
Absolutely. That's my favorite thing about it.
Absolutely. All right. Just trying to make up that differential here. 11-point difference as Black Team sends up Mad Stacks against Rogue Ninja. And a team timeout, I believe, called here by the white team.
Bonnie approaching her blockers. Oh, there's a huddle.
Oh, it looks very professional in there. Oh, no.
Oh, no, we're dancing.
We're just spinning out any of the nerves. Spinning out the bad energy, getting ready for a good new jam.
Very well matched pair of jammers for this one too.
Yeah, they
Similar styles.
and there'll be some work for our blockers here to cover these lines because both these jammers require less room than you imagine to get through.
Yes, those blockers better pull out the cellies, no gaps, or they'll be in trouble.
And it's always good to see Rogue Ninja playing, as I know they've developed through Ballarat's Junior Roller Derby program. So it's good to see them playing adult modified contact, and it's always great to see our juniors move up into our adult competitions.
Oh, they'll be a pain in full contact.
Right? And we're off. Oh, Mad Stacks just muscling their way through the seam there.
But Rogue Ninja sprints on the toe stops up the inside line and is right behind.
Yeah, Rogue Ninja on the hunt there.
Oh, Mad Stack scoring points and then getting hit out. And Rogue Ninja scores 4 points with some sensational footwork there as Mad Stack calls the jam. Minimising the damage.
And grabbed all 4 points as well. So even jam, but a smart call off there to stop any points bleed to Rogue Ninja coming through another scoring pass.
So our next pair of jammers is Rexy Whistledown on the black team.
That is Swoop back up for the white team there. Recognize them. And having a great game.
And Swoop just takes advantage of a little gap on the inside line. Just to sprint through.
Hopped over the legs of that defensive player there. That was awesome.
Rexy negotiating the pack.
Offering a bit of defense there, actually, Rex. He just seamed up with Hypodermic for a sec there to take away some of Swoop's momentum. Oh, good effort there by the black team, but Swoop just inching through the inside line there, just using that momentum to carry us through.
And Rexy's done a cheeky star pass. Hypodermic, the new black team jammer.
This is Hypodermic's second or third star pass today and been denied every time.
Yeah, Bonnie's having none of that.
Bonnie and Sugar on the white bench are saying, no, thank you. We've seen you jam today. Cross stitcher back up for the white team. I believe that's Emma for Team Black.
Cross stitcher sneaking through that outside line, securing lead jammer.
It was lovely offense offered there by Haley to allow Stitch to come through there.
Emma clears a couple of white blockers on the inside line. Had to check though and make sure. It's like she didn't believe it. And cross stitcher finds a gap on the outside.
Yeah, lovely work there. And Team White's defense has been awesome as well. So Emma's still working on trying to get through on that initial pass. Stitch back in amongst the pack, trying to score more points.
Cross stitcher stretching that pack out.
Really nice work there, forcing the no pack call and finding some space to come through. And that's a star pass taken by Jalapeno Grill from the black team as our new jammer.
And Bonnie, breaking hearts again. No points for you.
What a beautiful textbook jam there by Cross Stitcher. 12 points, utilised offense, caused the no pack, and listened really well to her bench for the call off, keeping Black Bears scoreless and putting the white team firmly in the lead. Just pushing out a little bit, but it is still very close. I'm not doing that math.
It's maybe like a power jam or two.
Entirely. That is Tiny. I can see working up the front here, jamming for the white team.
Yes, Tiny, yes. Challenge that link, baby. Unfortunately, committing a cut track penalty. So it's a power jam to the black team, and KO's making sure that they all know it.
So that is because there was a penalty awarded to Tiny from Team White. Just a late call, but lead has been awarded to Skatergeist jamming for Team Black, with the power jam on their side as well.
Black team creating a nice little mess there. For Skatergeist to score 4 points and then call the jam.
Leaving Tiny standing in the bin, so it'll be 10 seconds or less time they have for the power start. And I just want to give a little shout out here to our officials crew for being so wonderful with our developing skaters. I've seen multiple refs today guide skaters, confirm that penalties, offer just a helping hand with the rules, because I know it can be a bit overwhelming as you're learning. So thank you, officials.
Unfortunately, the jammer for the black team, Jalapeno Grill, commits a cut track penalty, creating a power jam for the white team now.
So Tiny coming back from the bin and getting lead for the white team. It's a pretty good effort. Tiny hitting the pack as the white team comes in, looking to provide some offense.
Beautiful offense there by Ginger Snap.
Bit of Geelong on Geelong violence there, but they're both having a good giggle about it.
Jalapeno Grill is back on track. Both jammers in the pack at the moment.
Yeah.
A bit of a cluster happening. Tiny taking advantage of a little bit of confusion there with some penalties and making her way through to score points. Jalapeno Grill is through the pack also. About half a track between them. Bonnie's got some instructions for Tiny. She's scored 4 points and called the jam.
Yeah, really nicely done. So another great jam there by the white team. So they're on 12 points. So the lead's just stretched out a little bit. White team on a good run of momentum at the moment.
We have Not Your Darling jamming for the white team and Mad Stacks jamming on the black team. Both pretty quick, pretty strong, evenly matched. And, well, they're through the pack at virtually the same time. Mad Stacks' lead with Not Your Darling right on their tail.
Just two jammers on the track at the moment for the black team. Oh, lovely work there by Hypodermic forcing the recycle. Yeah, I thought that re-entry was a bit close. White jammer, that is Not Your Darling, just re-entering not behind the hips of the skater who recycled them and having to sit in the penalty bin. So a power jam here for Mad Stacks.
So Mad Stacks preferring just to push their way through the wall as opposed to utilising a sweep.
Yeah, some good communication between Mad Stacks as a jammer and their team as to what they're after.
So Mad Stacks is in the pack. Not Your Darling is back on track also. Mad Stacks is through, as is Not Your Darling. Half a track between them.
Mad Stacks looking for another scoring pass. And finds room on the outside.
Not Your Darling using levels to get their way through the pack to score 4 points.
Really nicely done there by both jammers.
Mad Stacks in the pack. And a bit of a sneak through by Not Your Darling. I just can't quite see points.
Looks like 20-point jam there for Mad Stacks and the Black Bears. 8 points for the white team with Not Your Darling jamming. It's getting close again.
So there was a penalty there. We're starting this jam with the white jammer, Not Your Darling, in the bin. Skater guys jamming on the black team.
Skater guys pushing through for lead.
Little bit of a speed wobble there. It is a bit of a slippery track, this one. Just FYI.
A note for future. Thank you very much. Oh, beautiful work there by Dragonfly holding open the inside line. Really nicely done. And Ginger Snap returns the favour on the white team, holding open the line for Not Your Darling.
In the meantime, Not Your Darling's made her initial. We're both in for points. As Skater Guys calls it off.
And 2 points on that final pass. That's a 6-point jam. Oh, this is math I can do, I think. So I think it's now 21-point difference. God help me.
So Haley jamming for the white team and Hypodermic for the black.
I do like this pairing. They're both very strong jammers. Oh! Beautiful work on the outside line by Hypodermic, grabbing lead, but Haley quarter track behind, not far away.
Bonnie calling for defense, in case you didn't catch that. Hypodermic's through for 4 points as Haley approaches the pack. Negotiating a bit of a mess there and scoring 4 points in the process.
Wonderful work. That's a big hit given by Mick on swoop, but just checked in, make sure they were okay before they kept skating on. We love to see it.
And a bit of one-on-one between Haley and Mad Stacks. Haley coming out on top on this occasion for another 4 points.
Lovely work. This is pass for pass with these jammers at the moment. Okay, so 12-point jam there for Hypodermic, 8-point jam for Haley. Polar Bears, the white team, still in front just with maybe 1 jam, maybe 2 left in the day's play.
Dragonfly versus Tiny. Both jammers caught in the mess at the moment. Dragonfly seizing an opportunity to take the outside line to clear the pack and secure lead jammer. Unfortunately, Tiny receives a penalty, so it will be a power jam to the black team.
Right in the nick of time.
So we could see another lead change.
We could with 27 seconds left. Lovely work there by Dragonfly. 4 more points.
And very considered interactions. You can see the cogs turning. Oh, that was tight. Another
Beautiful.
4 points for Dragonfly.
Tiny is released from the bin now, back in amongst the pack. Believe they're still working on their initial though.
I think you might be right.
Oh, Dragonfly finding room on the outside again.
Taking advantage of that pack getting a bit stretched out.
Oh, it's a 1 point game.
Oh. All they've got to do, all the black team has to do is score 1 more point than the white team.
It's down to the last few seconds. That is the jam. Where do the scores lie?
What did I say? And the black team has pulled off an enormous comeback.
That is the heist of the century. Are you sure that wasn't the grand final? What a last jam.
What did I say? A couple of power jams is all it takes.
And never ever say Dakota Blocker will be wrong. You're always right. So, wow, what a game, what a finish, what a performance by our rising and developing modified contact superstars. It's been a wonderful game to watch. Congratulations to the black team, but an absolute stellar performance by the white team as well. I have been Kilbo Baggins.
And I'm Dakota Blocker. Thanks for having us.
staring at a sun that she just can't touch. He's in the jam, she'll be by his side, but he doesn't realize he hurts her so much. But all the praying just ain't helping at all, 'cause he can't seem to keep himself out of trouble. So he goes out and he makes his money the best way he knows how. Another body laying cold in the gutter. Listen to me. Chasing waterfalls. You're moving too fast. Little precious has a natural obsession for temptation, but he just can't see. She gives him loving that his body can handle, but all he can say is, baby, it's good to me. And there he goes and takes a glimpse in the mirror, but he doesn't recognize her face. His health is fading and he doesn't know why. 3 letters took him to his final resting place. You don't hear me. Go chasing waterfalls. Please stick to the rivers and the lakes that you used to. I know that you're way on nothing at all, but I think you're moving too fast. Chasing waterfalls.